Birkins on them headlights. She say she can't come outside today. That means she's scared, right?
Good morning, Pine Nation. Happy hump day, guys. Welcome back for another reaction, guys. I'm sipping my coffee. I got a spicy beef breakfast sausage that I'm going to eat. And I have some blueberries and strawberries to get my day started because sis has to have a breakfast, okay? Okay, let's see who's in the building. We got Deborah, Buttons on Day, Miss Aretha, Miss Buki, Kimberly. Hold on, let me go up. We got Shania, D. Nikki, Lil Buddha's Life. We got Miss OKC, Shanu, Hey Develli, Hey Vivian, Hey Pretzel Popper, Alexandria, Tasha Nicole, AK is in the building, Shay Archie is in the building, Hey Mysterious. Okay, guys, KW Coupon Mommy is here as well. Welcome to the live. Welcome to this morning's live. Guys, as we did yesterday, we're going to continue with Olivia. And it's the live she did titled, I'm Sorry, Y'all. Okay, she had her bonnet on. She was mistreating her little boy. And, you know, she was just being ratchet and looking like she just woke up. Y'all know she stays up all night. And she sleeps all day with two little ones. It's real weird out there, isn't it, guys? Hey, Karma. Hey, Dee. Hey, Gianna. It's real weird. So, guys, let's jump right into it. Okay, let's jump right into it. We're right back where we left off yesterday.
Probably is a bunch of kids and weirdos and haters. I want to get up.
I don't want to get up.
Go to sleep. Turn around. Turn that way and go to sleep. Stop. Okay, go in your own room. Let's go. You're gonna go sleep with the fly if you don't stop. Let's go sleep.
Good morning, Rosemary.
Get up. You're gonna go to the living room. Get up. 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 I don't want you waking Kailani up. Get up. You're gonna go to the living room. I just said. Go. Go lay on the couch.
Hey,
go. I don't want to wake Kailani up.
Hey, everybody coming in. Hit the thumbs up for me.
There she goes, waking up.
Hey, Fifi.
Get up.
Right. Just stop what you're doing. Rock them to sleep. And y'all
go lay on the couch.
Wait a minute, y'all.
Thank you. Go lay on the couch.
Y'all know her girl was her fellow biracial sister was talking about her. Key +3. And y'all it's so funny to me because y'all be like, we don't want to watch Key. I mean, some of you probably do. I like watching Key when she's talking about Liv. I mean, she wasn't going off on her. But do you guys know that Key is taking care of 2 extra babies? Now, Key's kids are old enough where I feel like her kids that she has, her, kids that she birthed are old enough to like babysit themselves. But now I think she has either her goddaughters or her god sisters' kids. And I was like, girl, come on now. You was free. But anyway, she's helping take care of them. I don't know what the reason is behind it because I wasn't watching. But anyway, she was over there talking about Olivia. So we'll go over there for a few minutes just to see what she had to say, whether you guys like it or not. Okay? No, I'm just playing, y'all. But y'all be like, we don't want to see her. I'm like, calm down, guys. Okay? It's it's going to be, instead of me talking about her, we're going to hear Key talk about her. Okay? Okay? All right, let's keep going, guys. Hey, Tanya. Yeah, my girl KP. I don't know if you thought I'm saying KP, but I was saying
Lay down.
P, but still, I do like KP's commentary
Move
as well.
so I can put this pillow under you. Back up, AJ, so you can be comfortable. You acting like you don't know how to lay down. Hey, child.
Hey, Rappin'.
Go to sleep. Take a nap.
We
I'll stay right
just
here with
getting
you.
started.
Fall
To
asleep.
everyone coming on into the building, get your coffees.
Let me turn this light off.
We're watching Liv. This is part 2 of the
I
live
need to
she
charge
did.
my computer.
We watched the live
What's for dinner?
yesterday
They just had dinner.
because it's
They just
wait
had
a
some
minute.
food.
It is a 3-hour, 11-minute, and 20-second live. 3 hours after AJ got out of daycare, she spent on live instead of spending 3 hours while he was in daycare. You know why? You know why? Because the was sleep all damn day. She didn't wash her SSA, nor did she brush her teeth. Hey, Kiana's Corner. Hey, Mom of Twinsies. AJ is not letting her be great. Let's go, Rosemary. Okay. All right.
They can eat again later.
He won't
Do you
let
want me to
her
leave
be
you in here by
great.
yourself? Go to sleep. It's cold. Corn on the cob. That sounds good. How old is your baby? Which baby? I have 2 of them. He's 3 and the other one's 1. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Lay down.
And you know why it's so trifling? A 3-year-old and a 1-year-old with 2 different deities. A 3-year-old. So think about it, guys. It takes 9 months for you to make the baby. This is what makes a 304 a 304. Chrissy, you listening? When you are pregnant with a baby, all right, so you have a baby. It takes you 9 months to make the baby. You have the baby, right? So you had to have time to meet the guy, get impregnated, which that could be one day. That could be 24 hours. So, we're not even going to go through that. Then you got to cook the baby in the oven until it's done. So you popped out a baby within a year and a half while your baby was still a baby. This is the part that I don't get. How do you have a baby that's 1 or 2 years old and you're meeting a new ninja as though you ran no background check? He was another criminal. See, the thing that Gerard has nothing in common with Liv's last 2 baby daddies. Both of them were jailers. Okay? Now remember, guys, she hid AJ from guys. She was ashamed. Look, for those of you who don't know, Liv was ashamed to say that AJ was by Zolo for so long. She hid AJ. You guys remember that? She hid AJ from us. I don't think Liv officially showed us a picture or showed AJ. She has a video where she introduced AJ. We can go over that sometime this week. One time she was like, I'm going to reveal AJ. And she held up a white doll with blonde hair. Fake, it was like plastic hair, and said it was AJ. Liv was so ashamed of AJ. And she was even more ashamed that Zolo was his daddy. Especially after, as you say, that elderly woman, Miss Donna, who looks better than you, okay? Who looks better than you on her worst day, okay? I don't care what people think about what Miss Donna did. We ain't talking about that part. We're talking about the facts. Since she like to talk about looks all the time, Aunt Tanisha and Miss Donna look better than you on your best day. Let's be clear. Sorry. I don't care if Miss Donna is 65. I don't care if she's 60. I don't care how old she is. Okay? She's giving Liv the business. Liv is so jealous of Antonisha and Miss Donna. All right, I got sidetracked there for a minute. Let me reel it back in. The point is, you had two kids that are less than 3 years apart by two different ninjas. That's putting in work out there in them streets. You definitely for the streets. You putting in some work. Ain't no way I got a baby that can barely talk, and I'm out here making another baby with a whole new ninja. That's 304 behavior at its finest. Hello to everyone coming in. Carmen, Nicole. Hey, everybody coming in. Shay Alexander, Miss Toby. Hit the like for me, guys. Let's continue.
What's the purpose of this video? Because we're chilling and we're talking. The phone is over there. I'll still never understand why a baldy would need to wear a bonnet. Oh, you're still talking about the bonnet. I made fried fish and fries. Fried fish and fries. That sounds yummy. Why is your baby making weird sounds? I don't know. Who knows? Me too. It's always good. Can't go wrong with cooking on the grill. That sounds good. Yeah, for real. That sounds really good. The tattoo on my forehead says "Mind your business." How long have you been doing this live for? For 24 hours.
Kimberly, you think, all right, so Kimberly, you might be right because she doesn't go live during the day much. I feel like this live was done like after 5 or after 4 because I think she's an hour behind me. I'm on East Coast time. So guys, do you think AJ is still in daycare? Y'all think AJ is no... I thought that CPS was paying for daycare. Oh, she can't say anything about Christina anymore, right? Guys, I thought that CPS was paying for daycare. What happened, guys? Guys, what do you think happened? Do you think she's just so damn irresponsible that she can't get up on time to take him to daycare? Do you guys think? I mean, she couldn't do it with school. She couldn't do it with school, guys. Let's be real here.
You need phonics. You need a makeover. Don't say that. Don't say that. I love steak on the grill with some barbecue sauce. That sounds good. Why are you always moaning? Because I want to. I don't know, Jay. I haven't really been following it this weekend or like, yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Why do you need a makeover? Girl, you know why. Girl, you know why. You know why.
Okay, so Rosemary says, long as the case is open, they will put their child in daycare, pay for it. But once the case is closed, they are no longer paying for it. So Rosemary, you know this girl. Look, guys, let's vote and see how many CPS cases does Liv have? CPS has been over to the house at least 4 times. Then the last time, remember she said, she was like, yeah, CPS came over here and was knocking at the door and I didn't hear the lady. And then, because it was raining real hard, and I think she said she was asleep or laying down or something. And then she said she let the lady in and the lady was upset, like, I've been knocking on this door, blah, 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 and I know you heard me. She said they cussed each other out and then they became friends all of a sudden. They became cool. Y'all see how weird that is? Y'all see how weird the stuff she's... 1 minute CPS is cool. It's just like Gerard. 1 minute, or just like she says about her baby daddy. She does it with Gerard too. 1 minute somebody's cool. The next minute they're her enemy. So which one is it? So guys, I feel like she still has an open case, Rosemary, because CPS Liv got about 5-6 open cases with CPS, y'all. Okay. Thank you, sis. Pretzel Popper, happy hump day, pineapples and Pine Nation. Yes. Thank you for supporting the channel, sis. I definitely appreciate it. Now, Alexandria says, hold on. Alexandria says she doesn't take him because she was sleeping all day. That's what I was thinking, Alexandria. It's disgusting, right? So you're too lazy to get your break. I've seen this. I've seen people like this in real life. They've got free daycare vouchers and their lazy asses won't even get up and let the child learn and be around other children. Now, this is when it's really pathetic. This is when it gets really pathetic, guys. Okay.
I haven't seen the new one. Is the new one good? Did it come out yet? It's so irritating. Hush! Go to sleep. Take a nap. Okay, then get down and play, because you're not going to take a nap. You made me watch it, and go see. It's freaking cold. I need to turn on the thing. Oh, awesome, D. I don't think anybody cares. That's why you're coming in here telling me, like, I'm supposed to care. You speak on looks a lot, but what have your looks gotten you in life? Just being me is a flex. I haven't done shit with my life because that's my choice. It has nothing to do with my looks or lack thereof.
She admits it. She admits it. Did you just hear this loser admit to being a loser? I haven't done ish with my life because it's my choice. Who comes out of their mouth and says that? So if you know that you haven't done ish with your life, why don't you get off your ass and do something? This is crazy, guys. When I heard her say that, I was like, wait a minute. So you're sitting there being a loser and accepting it? See, this is the part that I just can't comprehend, right? Gerard takes the kids. You immediately replace the kids so that you can continue to sit on your ass and do nothing with your life. See, that was your window of opportunity to say, you know what? I'm going to nail school. I'm going to hair school or whatever, not hair school. She want to do makeup. I'm going to do esthetician. Girl, you could have had your own little shop or been renting a booth somewhere, making some coins by now. Why wouldn't you use that time to better yourself? Guys, I already know I'm wasting my time. Don't think that I think that she's actually capable of doing it. Look, a miracle is still possible, but it would take a miracle for any of these women. You have a platform this large, you could turn this into how to start your own business, entrepreneurship, from nothing to something. She took that time and look what she did with it, guys. She used that time to create 2 other humans that are fatherless who she's not even interested in taking care of. Let's be honest. It makes no sense. And then over there talking about you're an Orange Man supporter. But bitch, you're the one that needs the resources. The brain power of these women got Alice and Alana. Yeah, because we shouldn't be paying taxes anyway. Bitch, you're not paying taxes. I'm paying taxes. The working class citizens are the one paying the taxes. You're reaping the benefits. Liv is reaping the benefits. Diamond and Bay are reaping the benefits. Sky and her troop of children are reaping the benefits. Chrissy, Jazz, reaping the benefits. Do y'all understand? Hey, Nurse Ratchet. You had a big, just like Jasmine, Phil has her kids, what, 4 days out of the week? I don't remember. You guys tell me every time. I never remember. But most of the time, instead of worrying about being obsessed with keeping them in sports, and I'm not saying it's anything wrong with keeping them in sports, I'm just saying that's not a top priority. Getting them speech therapy would be a top priority, okay? Getting your kids speech therapy, getting them tutoring, helping them to learn so they won't be slow like you. That would be the priorities that these ladies need to be working on. You see AJ in the background trying to do his ABCs, but his mama is too busy ignoring him so she can argue back and forth with strangers over her coochie. She can argue back and forth with strangers and say, I have light eyes and curly hair, and I know you guys want to be like me. They're aging like milk, Deborah. It's weird. Hey, Benita. It's weird. Hey, Latoy. Hey, everybody coming in. Good morning. Happy hump day.
Why do you need a makeover? Girl, you know why. Girl, you know why. You know why. I haven't seen the new one. Is the new one good? Did it come out yet? It's so irritating. Hush! Go to sleep. Take a nap. Okay, then get down and play, because you're not going to take a nap. You made me watch it, and let's see. It's freaking cold. I need to turn on the thing. Oh, awesome, D. I don't think anybody cares. That's why you're coming in here telling me, like, I'm supposed to care. You speak on looks a lot, but what have your looks gotten you in life? Just being me is a flex. I haven't done shit with my life because that's my choice. It has nothing to do with my looks or lack thereof, or it has nothing to do with all that. I'm in the position in my life. Stop. I'm in the position in my life because this is where I've chosen to be. You understand? You guys always like to say that.
Do you understand how sad that is? Do you understand how sad that is? Admitting you're a loser and you're not going to do anything with your life, and then admitting that it's a choice. That was actually accountability. That was Liv for the first time in her life admitting that she knows she done fucked up. Like, it's disgusting to me. And you're just accepting it? So what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it, Liv? It requires getting up before 5 p.m. I'm going to let you know that now.
That I'm a badass bitch and you guys could never. Doesn't take anything away from that. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Seek the Lord. I have the Lord right by my side, actually. You should seek the Lord. That you did not hit yourself. Don't even try it. Okay, see, if you're gonna act like that, you're gonna come back and lay down. If you're gonna just cry and act crazy and act like you don't have no control over yourself, you're gonna come lay down. Some people want accomplishments. Awesome. We'll go get your accomplishments then, babe. Who's stopping you?
According to Liv, guys, check this out. According to Liv, an accomplishment is what? Making babies. Okay, she thinks she got one up on people because she reproduced 5 times. Okay, so making babies and getting a YouTube plaque. That's all she got, y'all. That's all she got. Making babies and getting a YouTube plaque. Have you guys ever heard of the a lady Diane Downs? Okay. I find Liv and Diane Downs to be very similar in personality. In fact, my girl Kitten Zombie, I don't know if you're in the clouds, Kitten, but if you're on the replay, Kitten Zombie mentioned it before, and I had watched Diane Downs. Actually, you can watch the movie. It's called, I'm going to tell you guys what it's called. I can't remember what it's called right now. But Diane Downs is she was a flaky white woman. I'm going to say it was in the 70s, I think. And she used a pow pow. Okay. She was a mail lady. All right. She used a pow pow and used it on her own children. Now, I'm not saying that Liv is capable of doing that. That's not where I'm going. But the flakiness is it was in the 80s. Okay. The flakiness, because Farrah Fawcett played Diane Downs. It's called, hold on, guys. I'm going to tell you, because I was listening to it this morning before I went live. It's called Small Sacrifices. Guys, yes, Shay, thank you for putting it in there. And I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Hey, Malona. This girl it's like she's nutty. Up and down, up and down. Now, a few similar things. They both had 3 kids. Now, another thing, Diane Downs also said, that's one thing I do, guys. I make pretty babies. And she was so proud of herself for being able to make a baby. Guys, as a matter of fact, she even was a surrogate one time. And she went back to be a surrogate for the second time. And she was so upset that she tried to unalive herself because she couldn't be a surrogate the second time, because she was like, that's the only thing I'm good at. Very, very similar personalities. Me. It's all about me. When they were interviewing Diane Downs, the police and the media, Diane Downs, she had 3 kids in the back seat. She took the kids for a ride. She went and got the pow pow out of the trunk and she, used it on the kids. Now, she blamed it on a stranger. Now, she didn't blame it on a black man, guys, but she blamed it on a stranger. She was like, somebody just came I pulled over because I thought they needed help. And somebody just came out and pow powed my children. Now, Diane didn't realize that because she used the pow pow on her ex-husband, feel like he was the father of 2 of the kids. I'm not sure if she had 3 baby daddies. One was just a random fatherless one, like the one Liz has now. But I know he was the kid of the one daughter that survived. So one daughter was, deceased. The other daughter survived and she had a stroke. She was the oldest. And I'm going to say she was about 9, maybe 10. And then she had a son also that survived. So it was 2 girls and a boy, just like Liv. Okay. 2 girls and a boy. And the boy was paralyzed. And guess what she told the guy that was their acting father? She went out and had a baby by random, but the guy would be a father to all of them. That was the father to the oldest daughter. She said, oh, Robbie doesn't even mind that he's paralyzed. It's just like he's not even paralyzed. He doesn't mind. Robbie was 3 years old. But that's what I'm saying. It's the sick shit that comes out of her mouth that you like, what? But anyway, the way she got caught, 1, her daughter told on her. 2, she didn't realize, because she thinks she's smarter than everybody else, just like this one here, realized that she used the same bullets that were in the gun. They could tell that they were in the same gun that shot, that pow-powed the kids. So yeah, it's a good movie, guys. Make sure you So make sure you guys go and watch that, and you can see all the similarities. I'm gonna go back and take notes, and we're gonna literally compare it. But hold on, guys. I want to pull up something for you guys. A little clip that I made. So hold on, give me 1 second, okay? I'm gonna put this on first, and then we'll get to the clip.
Here trying to put me down. Is that an accomplishment? Is that one of your accomplishments for the day, baby? Trying to humble me? I'll never be humbled. Ever. Ever. Especially by you dusty hoes. So, have a nice day. The fact that you guys try your hardest to hurt my feelings. It just, all you do is show me how intimidated you are by me. By a woman with no degree, by a woman with no men. Okay, all the things that you guys hold so highly up there. A man and a Agree, honey. I don't have either, but I still get y'all in your bag every single time.
All right, so hold on. See, she will never be humbled by us. All right, hold on, y'all. I want to show y'all this little clip. I just felt like she was just being so weird. The things that come out of her mouth are very weird to me. Hold on. All right.
And all you dumbass bitches, stop talking about me and the fucking bullshit ass. She went to the clinic and her mama drived her and she got, bitch, what? I'm grown. Wait, hold on. You guys do know I'm grown, right? If I wanted to have 20 like old girl over there, I could have 20 if I wanted to do whatever I wanted. If I wanted to have sex with 20 men in one day, if I wanted to, like, you bitches act like I'm not grown as fuck. I'm a grown-ass woman. You other grown-ass women sit on the internet and talk about me. I don't know. Laughing and joking and thinking something is tea because you think a girl went and got an abortion, that's tea to you? And you call yourself a God-fearing person? And you're talking about abortions and it's funny and haha kiki and then it's fake tea at that? Don't nobody have any receipts?
That's what I do. I make beautiful babies. 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 That's what I do. I make beautiful babies.
You dumbass bitch.
Okay, guys, I just wanted you guys to hear that because that was Diane Downs, okay? She makes beautiful babies. She thinks that's an honor and a privilege. And I'm not saying that nobody wants to make beautiful babies, but do you guys understand how sick that is? And another thing, Diane Downs, this clip reminded me of it too because Diane Downs had an AB, right? And she was so upset. Guess what she did? Oh, this part is really gonna get you. She went out and found a stranger and had another baby. Remember how we said she was trying to replace babies with other babies? Guys, it's so many similarities. I'm literally going to listen to that movie and I'm going to write down the similarities and we're going to go over some of it because this is crazy. Liv literally came out of her mouth. I remember when she cut her hair the last time before she lost weight, she had that weird, you know how it's in that weird growth, like that middle stage growth where she kind of looks like a guy named Pedro. And she said, she was like, I mean, that's what she didn't say exactly that's what I do. I make beautiful babies, but it was very similar. And I was like, this is eerie. It's giving Dahmer. Okay. So anyway, guys, we're going to get back to the live, but I just had to share that with you guys because I'm like, when y'all get a chance, y'all have got to look at that movie because you're going to be floored at how many similarities you see between Diane Psychotic Downs and this sicko. Right? Look at her. It's giving Dahmer. Look at this sicko right here. All right, let's keep going, guys.
Girl, and if I didn't, then y'all would just ignore me and mind your business. Because you guys are educated. Okay, I got it. You guys are educated and you guys have a man, you would ignore a low life like me, but you never do. What? I don't know, baby. I don't know where the flag is coming from. You can't take criticism. You guys don't criticize. And first of all, who the fuck are y'all to criticize me anyway? Who are you? That's my question. Who are you? Number one, I can't take criticism. What the fuck? Yeah, I can. You're going to respect me. Just like the next nigga that I lay down with and marry, he's gonna respect me and he's not gonna be fucking around and going back and forth and having side chicks out the country and fucking on his baby mama, girl. No.
Did y'all see why she thinks she dropped some tea? Did y'all peep game? She thinks she dropping tea. It's called Small Sacrifices. When you guys watch this movie, Guys, I'm going to give you guys an assignment. It's right on YouTube, so you don't have to go far. Small Sacrifices is Farrah Fawcett, 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy, just like Liv. I'm telling you, the lady was a sicko. She was a sicko. She was a weirdo. Hey, Ronnie. And there's so many similarities. And like I said before, my sis kitten Zombie had brought it up. I mean, this might have been 2 years ago now. And I was like, wait a minute now. And because I had already seen the movie, but I didn't think of Liv. And when I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. So many similarities. It's crazy, y'all. You say, hold on. You guys are going. Yes, Cece, it's a good movie. It's a really good movie. Like, I'm one of those people that watch the same movie over and over again. So every year I'll drift back to it. And I like older movies too. I remember I told you guys I like old movies. Old movies have way better plots than these new movies, okay? She wasn't bothered. She would not be online all day responding to reactors and subbies. Let's go, Joy. Good morning, Joy. How are you this morning? Happy hump day. You said you watched it right. That's what I said, Deborah. Every year I go back to it. Hey, Scully. You said it's more concerning that she's not even remotely ashamed. That's what I was saying, Scully, about like, who admits, yeah, I've done nothing with my life, and that's my choice. So you are admitting that you know that you're doing nothing and you're going to continue to do it and you're cool with it? Okay. That's weird. Yes, Shay, definitely peep out that movie. It's good, y'all. It's right on YouTube.
Never. The next man I get with is going to respect me, just like you hoes in this comment section is going to respect me, just like people in real. I demand
that's
respect.
What I wanted to ask you guys. Do you think Liv is ever going to get married again? I'm voting no. Okay, those 90s movies, yes, Melly Mel. Hey, Ebony. What do you think? All right, let's do a poll.
You females don't get no respect, and it all starts with your man at home. That man don't even respect you. And now I understand why a lot of you females, you haters, you trolls, y'all get online and disrespect other people because y'all are so unhappy with your home life. Y'all so unhappy at home. And it starts with the man who continuously cheats on you. It makes sense. I get it. I would be unhappy too. I was very unhappy, so I get it. I get it. She said, my man said a real man would never want you. Girl, bye. Your man was probably in my DMs, girl. So hush, okay? Girl, hush, okay? Girl, hush. She said the poor kids never get good sleep. Girl, bye.
Mom, I never get sleep.
You never get sleep? Well, go to sleep then.
I never get sleep. Who's there?
Stop doing that, AJ. Hi.
You, mommy. You don't do that.
Oh my God, Emily. Okay, girl, whatever. I don't care.
Mommy.
What, baby?
What are you doing?
Actually, real women that have, especially, that have been in abusive relationships, they go back a lot. Look at Cassie.
Hush up, AJ. I'm too busy talking about my ex-husband, which is not your father. Okay, I roasted your father a month ago. I'm done with that. Be quiet so I can roast a man that I claim I care nothing about, that I just slept with last week. Be quiet, AJ. I'm roasting Gerard right now. I've spent the last 5 years roasting the same man, but I don't care about him. It's so weird. Hush up to your son. Hush up to your son so you can talk about a man that you claim to be he's irrelevant. I just did it to get back at her. Oh no, wait a minute. 1 minute she did it to get back at Nisha. The next minute, oh no, I did that because he wouldn't let me see my kids. Which one is it? Which one is it, sis? Look, I know that AJ, he's at that age, little kids, toddlers, they can be a bit much. But the way she treated AJ in this video was downright evil. It was horrible. Hey, Desi. It was horrible. Shut up, AJ. I'm talking about Gerard. I was talking about him before you were born, during the time I was pregnant with you, and now I'm still talking about him 3 years later. This is ridiculous. Just last week, I'm going to be reading my Bible. And guys, if you guys are going to treat me good, I'm going to be nice to you guys. But you guys can't come in here trolling me because I'm working on myself. I've experienced a lot of self-love and growth. 5 minutes later, back with the same shit. It's the hamster wheel. Okay? It's the hamster wheel, guys. Guys, make sure you hit that poll. All right, let's see what the poll says. Okay. 79% of you says, heck no. The question is, will Olivia ever get married again? All right. So 0% says, yes, she's a great person. 0%. Then 6% says, I doubt it. 14% says, sure, someone will fall victim. And 78% of you say, heck no. So guys, please make sure, let's get this poll up to 150. Let me see how many. We have over 260 people in the chat, give or take a few. Guys, let's get this poll up to 150. Okay? And while you guys are working on hitting that like button and getting that poll, making your vote, give me a second, guys. We are going to switch over for just a second.
Y'all think it's a game. So when I'm not upset, you guys don't get the reaction that you guys want. Now you're mad. What are you guys mad at? You guys are doing this. You guys are calling CPS and falsely reporting. And now, she thinks it's a game. No, you stupid, you know what, think it's a game. But it's not a game.
Are you
never
okay?
A game Olivia. It's never a game. You guys lose, I win. You guys lose, I win. You guys lose, I win.
You guys lose, I win.
I'm a lying ass bitch. I'm a lying ass bitch. I be lying and crying, man. I really ain't shit. I'm a narcissistic, manipulating, lying ass bitch. I be crying and lying, man. I really ain't shit. Somebody get the plunger. Yeah, I'm really full of shit. I'm the type of bitch you gotta watch while you piss.
Okay, guys, let's go over to Keys for a few minutes and listen to what she has to say about Olivia.
Say hi, Mama. She's watching you. Say hi.
Hold on.
No. And then you gotta hold my hand. Now it is my turn. Okay? I get social media, and it's cool sometimes because people learn from others' mistakes. I agree with that. I do. But when you are 30 and up, baby, if you are 30 and up and you have more than 3 children, you know when your kids should be in bed, you know when they should have a bath, you know. And I feel like there's an age limit on that. There's an age limit on that because especially if you're African American or you're mixed with Black, somebody has told you those kids need to be in bed. Somebody has told you before you put those kids to bed, they need a bath. They need a bath before bed. They need to feel clean with some powder and some lotion. They need their teeth brushed. Okay. And sometimes, Atlas had a little piece of pizza and then he knocked out. That's okay. He'll get them brushed in the morning. But there needs to be structure. And I feel like at, some points in age, as a woman, we have maternal instinct and we know better. And we have to start holding women accountable.
So she was basically, hold on, I'm going to go back because I feel like it was at like the 30-something minute mark. Let me see.
Your bed? Okay, love you. Mommy just washed everything, so it doesn't have it's dumb. But he's okay. Yeah, Michael's doing his big one, and I'm really, really proud of him for staying focused.
Okay, so look, she didn't have another baby, Shay. She's like got her guard children. She's like temporarily taking care of them. I don't really know what's going on. Yeah, she's fostering. Right. All right, that's it, Slee. So she's talking about Liv. She's talking about how on social media, these moms are out of control and they're crashing out. So let's listen to this real quick. and see what she has to say.
You're fully aware.
I know that she's a mental health expert. She's some type of mental health person.
Myself, and I was just, okay, here, baby. I was just laying down right here. I was just telling my friend earlier, I was telling him I've been crash out free. I haven't crashed out since November 6th of 2024. And I know to other people that might sound stupid or just dumb, but when you watch social media and you see mothers, you see moms, you just see people crashing out over like challenging moments in their life, being cheated on, all types of things, losing their job. People are just crashing out every day. And I took a vow to myself and God that in 2025, no matter what it looked like, no matter what happened, no matter what didn't go my way, even if I faced another heartbreak, that I would not crash out in my personal life or on the internet. It's something that I wanted to leave behind. And I'm so proud of myself. Like, it is something I have left behind because, of course, I've went through some challenges this year in my personal life, and something that I've learned not to bring to the internet whatsoever. And I haven't crashed out, and I didn't crash out, and I've stayed very much balanced and level-headed. And it takes a lot of willpower, especially if that's something that you're accustomed to doing, or something that like everybody around, like not around us, but like on the internet or people in your family, they're crash outs, right? We see it all the time. People are suffering mentally. And you guys know that May is Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm still scratching it, bud. Lord, I feel like Jesus. When I don't, he's like, scratch my back. You literally gave the blueprint to other moms for real, I think, Jeff. Next, okay. And it's on God's timing. Yes, it's like, so God. What's the matter, boo-boo? You see me?
So, guys, we're not going to stay here long.
But he's just like, what is going on here?
Melly Mel, this is Key Plus 3. She's another biracial mom here on the YouTube streets. She's in California. Liv says she's from California. Both of their moms are white, but Key has experience with the black side. Key is way more intelligent than Liv. Key also has 3 children of her own, 1 baby daddy. Oh, she has 4 kids. I forgot that she has her son, but that's with Daddy Misha, which is her wife that she was married to about 4. They've been divorced for about 2 years, maybe a year and a half. I'm not sure, but that's the rundown on Key. Key's baby daddy to her 3 kids, he got locked up for DV, and Key had to go to a roach motel. That's how she describes it. That's one of the videos that's still up on her channel. But Key is also kind of a drama queen. But when her and Liv were going back and forth, it was hilarious, okay? When Key and Liv, hey, D. Harold, were going back and forth, it was absolutely hilarious, guys. So we're not going to stay here long. We're just going to look at a few more minutes of this, and then we'll go back.
What's going on, Mama? Atlas is used to me talking to the camera, and he's like, what's happening? The baby's in the crib. So I'm just really grateful for that, especially I think everyone has a crash out, and that's okay. But the growth, you learn self-control. Yeah, and I feel like some of us, it takes us time because of our environment and how we were raised. And sometimes the people around us, they condone those. And I really, if we were to really break it down, crash out moments are really just grown adults have throwing fits. They're just throwing fits. They're acting out. It's all it is. They're having a toddler fit, and we just renamed it to a crash out or crashing out. And we've normalized it in our society that it is totally okay to crash out on the internet in front of your children, in front of your family. It is okay to do these like horrendous things. And it's really not. But society and this generation has totally normalized it. And because it's normalized, it's become entertainment for the world.
And that's how we have a whole sector based on crash outs. Okay, I agree, AK. She has no room, but I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you guys. We're going to go back to Liv, but what she's saying is true. But she's crashed out as well. She's gotten on here, exposed her brother's mental health issues, exposed her mom's addiction, and it was basically a shit show over there as well. But when she's talking about Liv, she is telling the truth. So I'm going to give her that. Okay, guys? All right, let's get back to Liv.
Okay, you guys are following that trial, right? And probably feeling really bad for her, I'm sure. But you guys would never feel bad for me, right? Right. Okay, cool. So
wait a minute. Is she
women go back
jealous
all
of
the-
Cassie? Is she jealous because we feel sorry for Cassie because we saw her getting her SSA whipped on TV? We saw that tape. See, that's another thing I want to get into. There's been a sicko, with a jobless sicko, who's a well-kept man out here in these YouTube streets that's talking shit about Cassie. Nigga, get a job first. Then we can talk. And we're not going to talk about that today, but we will be getting into that tomorrow. Definitely. Okay. Hey, Steve.
time, actually. Straight back to the abuser. Yes. So I don't know what you're talking about. A lot of women do that. But it's okay. Like I said, the more times I went back to him, I just realized.
Accuse the man of grape. Accuse the man. You saw him, AK. Accuse the man of grape. Accuse the man of DV, and then went back to him. Girl, he was not. Let's stop. Now she's comparing herself to Cassie. Do you see what's this is? It's beyond sick. It is beyond sick. Okay. Somebody, look, I saw it somewhere else on another reactor's channel. If anybody knows where that clip is, the original clip, please send it to my IG. Just copy and paste the link because I damn sure I'm going to talk about his ass tomorrow. I'm on his top tomorrow. Okay? And his girl put out his fiance put out a video. Hey, Dr. Aces, his fiance, okay, that paid for her own ring. Let's talk about it. That paid for her own fake engagement party. Okay. I'm sick of these people. These people have a lot of nerve. How dare you? How dare you? You're not even a real man, okay? How dare you sit here and talk about that woman? And look, once you saw that Diddy video with Cassie getting her SSA whipped in that hallway, and you still think that she's not a victim, you're a sick MFer. You're sick. You're right on there with Liv. You're right over there with the sickos. Just put your straitjacket on. Because for you to sit up here and say, oh, they're just like Bootsy. Y'all see Bootsy comment? I know I'm making a left turn. Just give me a second. Y'all see Bootsy? Oh, they're just two freaky people. I see consenting adults here. Who consented for you to whip their ass? Who consents for you to whip their tail? Yes, Lady T-Bug, you know it. If anybody knows where the original footage, or if there is any original footage, let me know. If not, I'll just use it on the page I saw yesterday. Because damn it, he's on the docket. He's on the docket, okay? I was like, is this nigga crazy? Look, I'm going to tell you right now, what we're not going to do is sit here and act like somebody wants to get DV committed against them. What we're not going to do is act like people want to get SA'd. But see, this chick right here is talking about Liv. She plays around with SA. She plays around with DV because she's a Karen. She's a wannabe victim. She's not a real victim, y'all. Okay? Plays around. That's nothing funny about that. She plays around with, she played around, what is it called, guys? CP, cerebral. Oh, I think it was cerebral palsy or what is the other one about the chromosomes? Remember when she was pregnant with AJ and she was talking about, oh, he might have such and such. What was it? I can't remember what's the name of it, y'all. But they all look alike. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Bootsy is a nightmare. Bootsy is a Down syndrome. Thank you, D. Harold. Plays around. Oh, he might have Down. Who plays like that while they pregnant? You're sick. You're sick. And now, Bootsy, you're having heart problems. I'm not saying that he deserves heart problems. Look, let me tell you something. Back in the day, I used to love Bootsy, okay? But what I'm saying is, how dare you pretend? Just because I agree to it on Monday, don't mean I'm agree to it on Tuesday. That's another thing. I might be like, yeah, let's party Monday. Tuesday, I might be like, oh no, I just want a glass of wine. Just one time, one consent doesn't mean you consent to everything that happens after that. No, I'm tired today. I don't feel like it. But she didn't have a choice. She did not have a choice. Come on, y'all. And you know what is really sad? To see other women sitting there. Because Liv did it too. I don't remember what live it was, but she said she was talking about, she was kind of like indicating that Cassie wasn't a victim, and I was disgusted with it. But see, that's another one of her gaslighting tactics. See, everything she does is mental patient material. 3 daughters, Carmen. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And have the nerve to part your sorry ass, no job having lips. No job let me explain something to you. If you're sitting up here freeloading off of a woman and you a whole ninja, your opinion doesn't count. Your opinion doesn't count. Listen, guys, everybody is not Jussie Smollett. Everybody is not a fake victim. Everybody didn't make up their story. What these people are doing, I know we've segued into a whole different area, but this needs to be said. Everybody that really went through something, what's happening is these fake ass victims out here are messing it up for the people that have really been victimized. That is sad. Now we don't know who's doing it for attention and who was really victimized, guys. And it's pathetic because we're already looked at as lower on the totem pole as women. And we're not just talking about Black women, we're talking about all women. This time, this is all women. Yes, lots of the time, I'm going to talk about Black women because I'm a Black woman and I got to speak for my own, but we're talking about all women. It doesn't matter what color you are, what race you are. Okay? When you are victimized, when you are SA'd, if you are raped, whatever happened to you, taken advantage of, why are other women sitting up there acting like it's a fucking joke? That's not a joke or a game. You're sick. It's disturbing to see these women fake, I was a victim. Oh, come to find out, nothing happened to them. So now the people who something really happened to, they're ignored because we don't know who to believe and who not to believe. So the people that something really happened to don't even report it because it's too many fake victims wanting attention. It's really, really sick, guys. It's really sick. They want that type of attention, Fruity Pebbles. Hey, Junebug. They want the attention. I'm a victim. Look at me. Me. It's all about, that's what I said. Didn't I tell y'all? Munchausen. Let's do an analysis of these women, okay, guys? Let's forget about Liv, okay? We don't care about her anymore. Let's do an analysis. Munchausen syndrome. Diamond does that because she likes the attention that she gets from people being sick and kids being sick, guys. She likes that attention. See, we look at it, normal thinking people say, oh, why would you want negative attention? Jasmine leaves her kids with needing speech therapy, needing help with this, because she likes the attention. They like being pregnant. All of them like being pregnant because they like the attention. They're sick. They're sick, every last one of them. Liv likes to be a Karen. She likes to gaslight her mate. I think that Liv's audience is switching over. Let me tell you. Exactly, Nikki. It's weird. Why would you want to be a victim? All right, so listen to this, y'all. Even Liv's audience, let me tell you what I think the dynamics of Liv's audience consist of. Let me tell you, because I like sociology more, but I also like psychology. Anything that has to do with sickos, I kind of like it, okay? So, like learning about it, not like to be a part of it, but like learning about it. Let me be clear on that. Liv's audience, her core audience was Black women, but let me explain what's happening. Liv keeps, all right, so when people subscribe to you, think about when you subscribe to somebody, right? Hey, KP, good morning. When you subscribe to somebody, right? And then you don't want to unsubscribe. You want to just catch them on the whim. You're like, I don't really listen to her no more, but I'm not going to unsubscribe in case I want to go back. That's what the bulk of her audience was. Right, I'm intrigued by it, yes. Then we come to current day. All right, so during her Gerard time, she was a mom with a Black guy. So a lot of Black women were like, oh, she has mixed kids or whatever. Even though I didn't think Liv was mixed when I first saw her. I thought she was just a light-skinned Black woman, okay? But now that she's made it very clear, okay? Anyway, all right, so the bulk of her audience was Black women. I think it's turned over the years as she uses her status as a biracial woman to gaslight Black women. I think more of her supporters are Black women who unfortunately have a lot of self-hatred for themselves, right? And I think it's a lot of white women now. I think her new core audience are white women. That is just my thought and opinions. You know what I mean? That's what I think now. I think the Black women are still there that were subscribed, but now it's switched over. It's still probably some Black people in there, but there are other races. The whole Trump thing, the whole I'm voting for Republicans, not saying you can't be a Black Republican, but on this go round here that we just experienced, okay, go hide under a rock. You embarrassed yourself. Let's just be real. You embarrassed yourself. Right, Benita. And that's what I'm saying. I think now with her material, the so-called content that she's putting out, this is not a core Black audience content or core Black audience thoughts and opinions. This is like self-hatred, people that are self-hating, people that have a problem with Black women. All her content is I'm a gaslight Black women. When you talk about Cassie, even though Cassie is not Black, what I'm saying is she's still a woman. Think about how she's insulting all those people in her audience that were essayed. All those people in her audience that have experienced DV. Think about that. All the people in her audience when she was pregnant with AJ and trolling about Down syndrome. Think about how sick you have to be to play with that type of stuff. So yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead and end it here. We got into Liv a little bit, so you can scroll back to listen to the Liv commentary if you're just coming in. Guys, I'm on my way to work. I will see you guys in the next live tomorrow. We can talk about Liv some more, and we will get into Mr. Sassy Pants. Okay, guys? Make sure you hit the thumbs up on your way out. Bye.